This is one reason why I do not read. One reason why I don't, I might put up bullet points of what to talk about. Yeah, sure. But I don't read it, because generally when we read something on a screen, it is very challenging, absolutely difficult for you to read something that's kind of long and for you to have a cadence that sounds like music, like Bone Thugs. If you're reading, then you'll probably sound more like a poem, where it kind of makes you feel sleepy, feel tired. Cansado, muy cansado. I think I'm saying that right. I've been learning Spanish lately. Muy cansado. It makes you feel a little bit tired or sleepy when you're listening to something where all of the rhythm is very regimented and like an ocean wave coming in and out, and the ocean wave coming in and out. On top of just having differentiated voice inflections and cadence and rhythm and beat, on top of that, let's give a really cool takeaway that I've coached a few clients with. And that is, when you end a sentence in a downward inflection, you sound more assertive. You sound more sure of yourself. Now, if you're noticing it, all three of those sentences, I ended on a downward inflection. Now, if you end on an upward inflection, you're going to sound kind of like a cheerleader from California. If you end on an up note, if you go up, if you swoop the tonality from, let's just make a statement. I love pickles. I love pickles. Now I went down. I love pickles. That sounds to your listener like you have authority behind liking pickles. If you end on an upward inflection, we'll say California cheerleader. If you end on an upward inflection, you are going to sound like you don't know what you're talking about. Now, that's no offense to you if you're in California or a cheerleader or both. There's no offense to you. It's just the fact of the matter is, when you end on an upward inflection, it sounds more like you have a question. It sounds more like you don't know what you're talking about, or you're not sure, or you're asking somebody something. So when you go up at the end of a sentence versus going down at the end of a sentence, you tend to show a little bit more authority in the phrase that you're using.